My 12-year-old daughter got suspended for refusing to partner with a boy who keeps saying girls can't code today. His mother threatened to sue me for ruining her son's future. It started 3 weeks ago in their advanced computer science class. Ethan kept telling the girls their code was pretty good for girls and that they only got good grades because teachers feel sorry for them. My daughter Maya just rolled her eyes and kept working. Then came the partner project, a hackathon-style competition worth 40% of their grade. The teacher announced Maya and Ethan as partners because they were the top 2 students. Ethan immediately said loud enough for everyone to hear, "Great, now I'll have to do all the real work while she makes it look pretty." Maya stood up and said, "I refuse to work with someone who thinks my chromosomes affect my coding ability. I'll take the 0. The teacher said she couldn't refuse a signed partner. Maya said, "Watch me," and walked out. I got called in, heard the whole story, backed my daughter 100%. The principal said Maya was being difficult and not a team player. I asked if they'd talked to Ethan about his comments. Boys will be boys. He's just competitive. I pulled up Maya's log and showed them her 200-day commit streak, her 3 published apps, her contribution to an OpenSAR project that Ethan actually uses. Does this look like someone who needs a boy to do the real work? They suspended Maya for 3 days for insubordination and refusing to participate in mandatory curriculum. Here is where it gets interesting. Maya used her suspension to build an app called Code Equal. It documents instances of gender discrimination in SLEND classes. When it can anonymously report comments, takes barns of biased feedback, and track patterns, in 48 hours her school had 147 reports. 43 were about Ethan screenshots of him telling girls they're naturally worse at logic. Ista of him explaining to female teachers why their code is emotional instead of efficient. Even a recording of him telling a girl she only won a coding competition because the judges wanted to seem woke. Maya posted the app on our local Parrot and Tet Facebook group. It exploded. Fried out Ethan's behavior wasn't limited to school. He'd been kicked out of 2 coding camps for similar issues. This morning Ethan's mother Sandra showed up at my door with printed spawns of the app, screaming about defamation, cyberbullying, and how I am letting my daughter destroy a brilliant young man's future. He's already lost his summer internship. Murdy will see this. You are ruining his life over harmless comments. Your son ruined his own reputation by creating 147 pieces of evidence against himself. I'll sue you for everything. This is targeted harassment. It's documented facts. If the truth ruins his future, maybe he should have behaved better. She threatened to call the police for hacking because the app collected public social media posts where Ethan made similar comments. I told her to go ahead. Explaining public cover to cops would be fun. Then Maya walked up behind me. "Mrs. Chen, I'll make you a deal. I'll take down the app if Ethan publicly apologizes to every girl he's harassed and completes a gender sensitivity course." Sandra laughed. "He has nothing to apologize for. Boys are naturally better at SLEMR. It's biology." Maya smiled. "Thank you for confirming where he learned it. Screen recorded for my records." Sandra left screaming about lawyers. The school called an hour later. They're recessing Maya's suspension. Fraternally, several teachers submitted their own reports to Code Equal. The PE teacher even reported Ethan saying girls can't throw because of their weak girl arms. The district superintendent wants to meet tomorrow, wants to discuss implementing Code Equal district-wide and addressing systematic bias in SLEND education. Maya's adding new features tonight, a mentor program connecting girls with women in tech. A hall of fame for allies who stand up against bias. Ethan's friends are now saying Maya can't take a joke and is too sensitive for tech. She laughed and added their comments to the database. "You know what's sensitive," she told me. "Thinking your gender makes you superior and crying when someone proves you wrong with data. That's my girl. Solving discrimination 1 line of code at a time." Sandra texted me again. "This is war," I replied. "Your son started a war with half the population. My daughter just gave them weapons. The app has 10,000 downloads now. Vert out discrimination is a universal bug in the system. Time to patch it."